And that took me on a really deep journey into what I call the pain portal, which taught me and then now teaches others how to use pain as a liberating force. Because we're bringing a consciousness of pure awareness that pain is a sensation that creates, when it's unprocessed, creates fear, but when it's completely met, it actually liberates the consciousness that is being stored in the body around the fear of that pain. So say, for example, you've had something happen to you that was traumatic for you as a child. That unprocessed aspect of you almost gets trapped in the inner portal of you. It gets trapped in your emotional system, mental system, nervous system. And then you continue to respond, maybe unconsciously, from the place within you that wants to avoid returning to that pain. So then you develop strategies to circuit around that and to loop around that place so you do not go back to that pain that you feel. When we actually understand that and know how to directly return to the source of that pain without the stories or the illusions or the limitations that we project onto that pain, we can do it really powerfully in the body that allows the body a true access that creates a sensation-based experience that allows us to release that pain that's stored and release the consciousness that comes along with it. And I've watched people change their lives by going through that process of meeting their pain in a new way and then stretching their nervous system beyond that threshold that they created from fear to actually live a different life. And I think for a lot of people, healing, there is the inner work, which is so potent and important. But the key piece for me is the interface between your inner work and how you interface with reality as a whole, because that's actually a part that I think we miss. So we do the inner work, but then we have to actualize that into reality. And reality is just a divine mirror to where that work has to happen and a reflection of when the work has happened. And people very consciously doing this work will take a piece of their reality that's stuck. They'll go and do the core processes, and there's 12 processes in the modality, the consciousness method that I work with, and then they'll shift their external reality, and it's a call and response. And there's a very, very deeply empowered state that we can come into when we're doing that work instead of feeling like a victim to reality. So from there, I feel that, people can move out of the suffering and the loops and the stuckness.